How we doing, people? This is your boy Bry. I'm out here in Illinois, and we're just getting ready to go in for the night shift. The place I'm working at, I've been here for 6 days. This will be my last night here. Then I move on to a different site in Pennsylvania, actually. But I see these people posting online that they can't believe how much the food is at McDonald's. There was a fellow that just posted in Connecticut that the Big Mac meal was $16.86. And you know, these people that are complaining about these prices, they weren't crying when they wanted this living wage for a job that was an entry-level job, that was to get people into the workforce type job. It was a job that said you can work and start out at a fair minimum wage, and then you know, if you wanted to advance in that company, then you could become a manager or whatever and move forward and make more money. But at the end of the day, these jobs were never intended, okay? They were never intended to make $20, $30, $40 an hour at, okay? Even so, that being said, when you go to these places like McDonald's and so forth, and I'm just using McDonald's, but of course Burger King, Wendy's, KFC, Arby's, these people don't even want to wait on you. Even though they've gotten a better increase in their pay now, they're making upwards of 15 to 20 bucks an hour. They act like you're the problem. When you pull up to the drive-thru, you, the person getting the food, is the problem. You know, and they don't even afford you the courtesy of saying hello, how are you, anything like that. A lot of times they're just what can I get you? That type of you can hear the aggression, you can hear the disdain in their voice, you can hear the fact that they're just not happy with where they've got to be for the next 4 to 6 hours. The whole 4 to 6 hours you have to be miserable the whole time you're there. God forbid you have to work an 8-hour day. You know, there's people out here, you know, I'm not just touting myself, there's many people that work 15-hour days and 14-hour days and 12-hour days, okay, that do much harder work than serve people food, okay? But that being said, I just want to say this. I make my own food most of the time. If I don't make my own food, I try to support local businesses. And where I'm at here in Illinois, there's a nice little Spanish restaurant, and you can get it to go. You can sit down and eat. And I got talking with some of the girls that work there, and it's a family-run operation, okay? And let me tell you something, they don't treat you with disrespect, and because, you know, when you're coming through the doors, they understand you're spending money there. You're keeping their livelihood going. And them are the type of people that I like to support. I like to support people that believe in themselves and that believe in treating the customer with respect and treating their fellow human with good humanity, and saying to themselves, we understand that when they come through the door, they're bringing their hard-earned dollars, no matter where they work. They're bringing it here for us, and let's give them a good service. So I'm here to give you a shout out to the people here in Illinois, right here in University Park area. And let me tell you something. They've got a wonderful restaurant, and let me just show you. Now, this gentleman online, now let me just back up. I've already eaten the 5 tortillas, the flour tortillas they gave me. They were hot. They had them in a little bit of tin foil. They were beautiful. I tried one, and I'm like, just driving here, I'm like, I got to keep eating them. They're that good. But keep this in mind, $16.86 for a Big Mac meal. And I'm about to show you what you get for $12.95 at a local place that's got good food. It's got food that says, this is real food, people. This isn't GMOs, and this isn't fillers, okay? And let me just say something. Cancel your subscription to these corporation restaurants. They don't care about you. They just as soon give you the trash that they're serving, and they want you, the consumer, to go out and keep eating the trash just like you would if you were eating out of a trash bin, and keep going back and back and back and back and back. You need if you want better quality food, you need to either two things: cook it yourself, or find someone that knows how to cook. That's a locally owned business that cares about you as a person. Okay, but let me just show you. I got this. This is grilled chicken. Okay, look how much chicken you get. That's a whole half of chicken. And I've got Spanish rice and actual refried beans with a little bit of cheese on there. For $12.95. Now, of course, I tipped them, right? I tipped them because I believe in that for good service. But I'm just saying, look what you get here, all this meat. Now, what do you think you get at McDonald's for that Big Mac? Do you think that's all beef? Or do you think there's fillers added in there? Now, I remember when I was a young guy, back in the day, we used to eat hamburgers. They were 35, 50 cents a piece, or whatever. We'd eat them. We loved McDonald's hamburgers. Somewhere along the line, they've changed. I think right after they got caught putting the pink slime in there, and somewhere else, they used to put this pink slime in there as a filler. And if you look at the food now, you go there, it don't even taste the same. So at the end of the day, you're the one that has the steering wheel to your future and your life. And if you want to go ahead and eat better, you need to just learn how to cook. Okay, you need to learn how to cook, or get someone that can cook for you, or go to places like this that actually treat you with respect when you walk through the door. It goes a long ways. I've been eating there for the last 5 or 6 days. I come in there, I grab a meal to go, and we tip them, we move forward, and at midnight when I'm having my lunch, this is a type of food that will get you through a 14-hour shift, people, okay? McDonald's food is going to go through you. You're going to be in the bathroom all night, okay? This food is real food, just like you would cook at your house. I don't have any desire to go to McDonald's. And if you do, that's fine. I'm just saying, I go to these places because sometimes I have to pull in there, and I try to get the best option I can get, and they just treat you like you're the problem. You know, you, the consumer, are the problem. But this is Bri. The other thing I did is I told her I don't need, I got kind of a mild palate when it comes to hot sauces. I told her I don't need, when you go there, they give you 5 or 6 of these. They give you 5 or 6 of the green ones. These Spanish people are used to eating like that. They are used to that. They're acclimated to it. So you don't want to waste that, right? So I said to the young lady, I said, look, when you give me the sauces, just give me one. I want one of the red sauce. That's it. I don't want to waste them, you know? And so they're not wasting their product, giving it to you thinking that you eat the same amount of hot sauce as they do. I let them know that ahead of time. But this is Bri. I'm out in Illinois. We had a major storm roll through here last night. A theater, I think a whole theater got hit by a tornado. We got the winds, we got the heavy rains, but fortunately, you know, the good Lord protected us, and we're not in the path of it. But at the end of the day, I'll be traveling up out of here, and you know, I'm happy that. I mean, let's put it this way: I'm going in knowing I'm going to be there for 12 hours, possibly 14 time I'm done. And the one thing that makes me happy is that I got some good food. I mean, that's all really a man wants. He just wants good food, and he can go work and dig a ditch for 12 hours. He can go sling concrete. He can go work at a power plant. He can go do whatever he has to do, knowing he's got some sustenance waiting for him. And let me just tell you something: a $20 Big Mac meal ain't gonna do it. Okay. All right. This is Bri. I've got to get on down the road. I've got some good food to eat. We'll talk to you later. I've got to go.